And a fair catch asked for in the checkerboard. Rattler was perfect through the first half last week. Pressured in the pocket and has to move. They can't quite get to him. Rattler scrambles for a first down.
By Elijah Herring, the linebacker jumped right in the lane of Rattler, so he's got to scramble. Not known for his breakaway speed, but he's sneaky elusive. And a great gain there to quiet this.
Tennessee brings a blitz up the middle. Picked up, and the crossing route stopped short of the stick on the first catch from Leggett. Taken down by Gabe Judy Lally, the transfer from Vanderbilt.
Anytime his feet start to get moving quick and he strides a little bit too long, that's when that accuracy starts to deplete.
Huge hole for Jalen Wright, and he will take it to the house. Touchdown, Tennessee.
Long double teams. Watch these double teams up front. Double team, double team. Watch the push. They get all the way to those backers. Just opening up a big hole up the middle for Jalen Wright. And this run game.
Fake toss, screen on the backside. A little bit of room now for Marion Brown. And a stutter step, and Brown still on his feet and takes it all the way into Tennessee territory. 44 yards.
Of motion, pulling defenders, and 51 there with a huge block. It was just a great job pre-snap of getting motion to pull a linebacker.
And Jeter puts it through. Carolina's made 30 of its last 32.
Right, pressure and anticipating.
There's a bullet, it's intercepted. DQ Smith with the takeaway for South Carolina. On the second miss of the night from Milton, South Carolina has it in Tennessee territory.
He's looking at this safety. That to a quarterback tells me, oh, it's cover two. I can attack the middle of the field. Didn't realize that there's a guy sitting right there. So he reads boundary safety, thinking, I got this guy cutting in the middle. No one's going to be there. And that cover three cloud safety is sitting there right in his lap. Quarterbacks are taught to read.
Four-man rush. Rattler scrambling. Dives! Stretched over the line for a touchdown for South Carolina. What a play by Spencer Rattler, who has reinvented his career, and it started.
And really started with his ability to step up in the pocket and make plays instead of scrambling. Roman Harrison almost gets him off the edge there. Instead of escaping backwards, he steps up, makes a huge play. Now he's got a chance to rebound here.
Jabari Small in the game at running back, and he's able to find the edge. Small with a first down run before taking a hit from Smith, and ball came out, but it was quickly recovered by Brew McCoy.
It's just a great job getting to the edge there. And again, I can't stress enough, the numbers are great for this. Did struggle against Florida.
Milton dialing long distance. And it is caught by Squirrel White. How in the world? Right through Email Worry. On to now.
He's a guy that can hit over 23 miles an hour on the GPS. So you got one-on-one. He's going to create some separation. Ball actually a little underthrown. Eman Worry all over it, but a great job. That's one they're going to take advantage of.
On second and goal. Small touchdown, Tennessee.
Well, that's going to be the touchdown run here. We'll show you that block that Cole's talking about. Jacob Warren off the edge. Tight ends are an important part of this run game. And when it's going, South Carolina continually is going to have to add numbers to the box. And when they do that, the speed and the splits on the outside.
Missing Juice Wells, who was huge in this game last year. Rattler has to leave the pocket again. Trying to direct traffic. And he has nowhere to go. A sack for Tennessee and a loss of 3.
He doesn't win right away, but he's going to get enough pressure from that left side to force Rattler out of the pocket. He feels it enough that he has to escape. And unfortunately, nobody over there for South Carolina. And a great job by this four-man rush of Tennessee all of this year.
Rattler sacked a fake punt. They're going to throw it wide open. It's Xavier Leggett. Kai Kroger with the index finger in the air.
This on offense, it's just going to be a little switch route on the outside. There is going to end up being Xavier Legette, the best receiver in the entire country. And
pressure up the middle. Rattler to the edge, caught and short. Xavier Legette couldn't turn upfield. Wesley Walker stopped him. Better than 10 yards of play. Little shovel pass. And Dylan Sampson finds the open field. Sampson, elite speed, splits defenders, carries it inside the 25.
Swami, Samsonite. Look at this kid.
So you're saying there's a chance. A little different here tonight. Rattler taken down again. Loss of 4 that time.
Immediate pressure, but you're going to see him step up instead of throwing to the left. He's got Legette here in the flat as you see releasing. He's got to let that one go because there's enough space there. Not sure what he got spooked by. He's looking left. Zone coverage over the top. Oftentimes he said, I know where he's going with the ball before it snapped.
Rattler runs into his own guy, and it's a 3rd sack of the night for Tennessee. 2nd and 13. They got to him again, looking for a screen, and Joyner is thrown down. It's a loss of 4. Arian Carter makes a stop for Tennessee. 4-man rush. Rattler high and intercepted! Pick 6, Tennessee's Kamal Haddon!
Left tackle, he's going to come here. Instead of the running back blocking here, he goes inside, and Pierce provides the pressure that causes that high throw from Rattler and the interception. Right? I said, hey, if they're going to drop back, that running back has got to chip on that side.
Yep.
They have been winning all night on that left side. Didn't chip, forced a high throw, pick 6, and a worst case scenario. That's why we said, hey, learn how to move on from it, correct it in game, and get better.
On 2nd and 2, they sack him again. And it's past midfield. It's James Pierce Jr.
But I've seen a calm, collected, accurate quarterback tonight, which hasn't been the case much of this year.
Here's Jalen Wright with a stiff arm and a 1st down run on the left side.
Hyphen in.
Sampson tiptoes through the hole that time. Now the officials are going down.
Again, this is when Tennessee is at their best. A lot of space for Squirrel White in the slot.
In the end zone, caught. Tennessee touchdown. Jacob Warren, the pride of Farragut.
Boy, it's a great route, little out and up. Great job selling it with his eyes by Jacob Warren. And then the back shoulder throw on the top shelf. And it's all Tennessee.
South Carolina had the opportunity to run a play, but Tennessee only having 1 timeout. Now they hit straight up the middle. It's Mario Anderson from Division II to the SEC and to the house. 75 yards.
Watch this double team. Watch this movement that he gets on Omari Thomas. Big body there. Look at that. Blows a huge hold and climbs the ladder to Elijah Herring on the 2nd level. And Mario Anderson is gone.
First team Division II All-American, 1,500 yards for an invite to New York City in the Heisman.
Or probably the favorite at the time for the Heisman.
Straight ahead, run again. Another 1st down. This is Jabari Small.
For Jalen Wright, Jabari Small, Dylan Sampson hitting this.
It's devastating, both in the moment and in the near future. McCoy right, back left to the end zone, Warren, and that one is taken away. Intercepted by Jalen Kilgore. Milton had 1 pick to his name in a Tennessee uniform coming in. He's thrown 2 tonight.
Where Jacob Warren hit him with the double move, this time in perfect phase. Right in the hip pocket, does a great job of leaning, turning the head. Getting his hands.
195, 198. Corner blitz into the end zone. Nearly got him. Wow.
Boy, timed it up so well, too. The perfect call there by Tim Banks, defensive coordinator, almost.
3rd down, 7. And they'll run it again. Jalen Wright finds some space. Picks up a 1st down before he gets hammered down after a gain of 13.
Cooper Mays back in the lineup, just picked up a little bit of a run stunt, crossing his face. Took him out of the way to blow yet another hole open.
And they were able to adjust what they were year to year. Here's Jalen Wright again. I think it's taken down at the 15-yard line, a 13-yard run. But the players aren't used to it.
No.
It's new to them. And the field goal is good.
Now back on track.
I guess expect the unexpected this year. Spencer Rattler in South Carolina. And he's nearly sacked again. Escapes. And steps out after picking up 11.
Joshua Joseph's off the edge here again, working on Tree Babalade, the left tackle, true freshman who's had his hands full all night. But Rattler, great job of just navigating, spinning out, and turning a positive play.
And Joshua Josephs is still down on the grass after.
Josephs, who just walked off, 6'3", 240.
Rattler taken down again. Another sack for Tennessee. It's James Pierce again. 4th and 2. Rattler to throw. Steps up, dirty pocket, and nearly picked it. Ended up in the hands of Trey Knox, and he takes it for a first down.
Boy, sometimes it's better to be lucky than good. It's a great job of Rattler by stepping up in the pocket. Loses his footing here as he's throwing, and that one right through the hands of McDonald. Somehow into the hands of Trey Knox.
Second longest play came on the fake punt. Rattler pressured again. And again they get to him. From the hash. And Jeter able to push it through.
One-on-one, they could take it. The way they've been running, they should.
And they'll keep it on the ground. Take it to the end zone. It's Dylan Sampson. They're bringing everybody. Rattler nearly picked. Trying to find Doty. And Tamari McDonald was right there. Defense for Tennessee a little unsure. Here's Trey Knox. Can't quite get there. And now the only question left in the final 2:37 is if we'll see the promising freshman at quarterback.